And speaking of automation games, we're going to play some more Satisfactory today. We have unlocked the final tier of tech. So we're going to try to figure out how matter conversion and I think portals and other stuff work today. So, yeah, that track earlier, Bjorn's Electric Love or Electric, such a good song. Such a good song. So, I didn't plan any builds before today. I don't know if it's laziness or I just didn't have time. But I know that the new stuff we unlocked is pretty insane. So, let's look through the new stuff that we unlocked. If we look at, what is it, B? Oh, man, I got the controls between the different games are still throwing me crazy. What's building? F? No, that's deconstructing. Q. So, I think we unlocked... Yeah, we unlocked a matter converter, and I made one of those. And there's like a portal thing that we unlocked. Is there a new set of stuff here that I haven't looked at? There's a bunch of new stuff. Okay. Okay. So what do we need to get building? That's the question. We have radio control units and turbo motors. I can make the SAM fluctuators. I probably need to automate those. I don't have superposition oscillators yet. We unlocked matter conversion. Quantum encoding, we need time crystals and fixite trigons. This is probably the next thing we're going to be able to do. Neural quantum processors. All these things sound so futuristic. That track was very bright and happy. It mostly fits the Friday feel, yeah. Was he Bjorn yesterday? Womp womp. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, it's pun, so I can't be super happy about it. I don't know how to make superposition oscillators yet. Time crystals and fixit trigons. I think those might be the things I need to actually make. Fixit trigons, time crystals. How do I make time crystals? I think that might be the first thing today. I think it has something to do with coal and something. They're made in a converter from diamonds. And we make diamonds in a particle accelerator from coal. Alright. So I think that's what we need a crap ton of coal for. You know what? I wonder... I have some new... I bet you I can unlock some new alternate recipes now. I bet. Do I have any hard drives? I thought I had some. I have 4 on me. So let's get a new hard drive going. Yes! Before it wouldn't let us scan any more hard drives because we didn't have any more. We learned everything, I think. So, what's up, Flurchin? I'm on the final phase. We unlocked it last stream. This is the unlock that gives Mark 6 belts. Yeah. So, I think the first thing I need to do is get a particle accelerator or multiples making diamonds from coal. Particle accelerators require some pretty extensive things. Turbo motors, supercomputers, fused modular frames. I feel like... Yeah, I feel like I'm not getting any of these. I think I might actually need to make a little mini factory for these, because I think the only fused modular frames I was getting is from my supercomputer build when I have extra, and I don't really have extra right now. So, and there's a Mercer sphere right over here somewhere. Let's go grab it real fast. I think I'm going to start by getting diamonds going. Oh man, it's like right around here somewhere. Where is it? Is it below me? Oh, it's below me. Yeah, it's below me. So, I think I want to get diamonds started. Yeah, I think it's right behind here. What's B? Yeah. Get diamonds started, and then I might have to do a fused modular frame factory. Because I think we're going to need a lot more fused modular frames than we're currently able to make. I think that's going to be the plan. So, I started coal in a place. I'm going to go grab the particle accelerator that I have. And I'm going to make a couple that's just... I think my plan is to make a couple creating diamonds, because I'm pretty sure we're going to need a lot of those. Man on a 40 stream streak. You're welcome for not resetting your streak the other day by doing a bonus stream. By the way, you're welcome for me not streaming. Okay, so we're gonna deconstruct this. The Holy Master is back at home in his automated fiefdom, making the workers cast lots between who will be sacrificed, who will behold the sacred chains. All right, you're talking about Holy Master and Sacred Chains. The last song I played before the stream is called Holy Intruder from Secret of Mana. That was for you. Yeah, Shidung. Holy Intruder for you. Ooh, nice. Summer Sloop I haven't gotten. What's up, Zach Dog? You heard that scrap recovery arm is meta in Satisfactory now. I should consider building one. Gosh, if I knew how to make a scrap recovery arm, I would totally do that if it gave me free stuff. Because free stuff is the best type of stuff. Alright, so we made a place where we mined a bunch of coal before. And SAM. Which I probably need to... I think what I'm going to do is also get the SAM, some of the SAM, turning into SAM fluctuators, because I don't have those automated yet. Alright, where was that area? I think it was right over to the... down in this part of the galaxy. Planet world, yes, here it is. There's a crap load of coal we were building up. And we have SAM over here. Or turning into these guys. Nice. Which I think... yeah, I think I might need to turn those into something else. But let's get the diamonds started first. Diamonds are where the coal is being mined. We've built up a decent amount of coal. How far is this backed up so far? Ooh, pretty good. Oh, it's backed up. We've filled these entire chests filled with coal. Alright. What's up, Grima? Happy Thursday to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well, sir. I don't know how big this build needs to be. Let's go up into the air just to make sure we have plenty of space. You need a lot of SAM fluctuators, but having them automated is nice because you use them to build quantum encoders. Okay. I think I might automate those next after I get diamonds going. When you heard the word fiefdom, you immediately thought an American Tale, fiefdom goes west. Fiefdom, fivel, it's the same thing, you know. How's my voice? Oh, that's fine. Does it sound tired? I mean, I had rehearsal last night, but a church choir rehearsal is usually only slightly tiring. And last night's rehearsal was pretty easy. Pretty easy rehearsal last night. How are you doing, Shogi? You know, I was thinking about 7 Days to Die earlier. I was thinking about, you know, you love to build bathrooms and pentagons and stuff. And when I do building, I like things that function. And I was thinking, man, I can't wait to work on blade traps that kill zombies. I'm looking forward to doing that some more. All right, so we're going to make a couple of particle accelerators. I think we're going to need a couple of these bad boys. And these things are big. So I think we're going to need more space here. You excited to see my diamond build? You can immediately turn your diamonds into time crystals. Yeah. I don't know if I want to immediately turn them into time crystals. I don't know if I need diamonds for... I assume I'll need diamonds for other things, so I'll probably have an overflow. Have I gotten this thing already? Yes, I have. Go away, bugs. Nobody likes you. Alright. Man, this particle accelerator is really freaking huge. Alright, something like that. I'm going to start with 2 of these. I'm going to start with 2 of those, because if I try to build any more, I'm probably out of something. Almost out of the thing that I need to make a factory for. The fused modular frames. You scraped up funding for the Miao Zedong Family Trust Rec Room. Yes. Awesome. Alright, so we're going to be making diamonds. And I'm pretty sure I should be using summer sloops on all of these to get as many diamonds as possible. Although, it only uses coal, so I'm not going to use that. It just uses coal. Uses 600 a minute, which is a lot. Am I actually mining enough coal for that? I'm mining 720 a minute, which is the most a single belt can do. So I'll need to supplement this coal with more coal, which there is more coal over there. You should build an outhouse protected by blade traps. You'll just fight from there, protecting the true throne. Okay. The true throne. Where do all of your best work, as they say. Alright, you are also making diamonds. A diamond in the rough. I might want to throw summer sloops in there eventually, but I'm not going to start with them in there. Okay. Alright, so 720 coal a minute is what we can supply this first one, then we'll have the overflow go to the other guy, and then supplement that with as much coal as we need. Okay, that should get you started. Okay, it makes these diamonds pretty fast, actually. Okay, not too bad. Alright, so there's that. Might be better to spend said family trust donation on a structure that funnels the dead into a meat grinder. Sounds like a good time to me. So I'm going to set up a smart splitter. Where overflow goes to the right. And there should be 720 minus 600, 120 overflow. So 600 divided by, or minus 120. So I need 480 to have 2 of these going at full speed. So I need 180 from this miner. Which I might not need a miner Mark III for that. Let's see. That's 60. Okay, I probably do need a miner Mark III then. Which uses fused modular frames. 100 and... I need 480. How much can I get from you? Only get 300 from you? Is there another coal here? There's one up there. Actually, I don't know if that's up or down, actually. Let's go see. These are exactly the kinds of projects the Miao Zedong Family Trust was created to enable. Well done, well done. All right, I think the call. Yeah, it must be above. Today we wait and watch the Holy Master perform alchemy with crystals. Sounds good to me. I think random forecasts are working on the meat grinder project. Let's hope it works. Oh, it's gonna work. Oh, it's gonna cut up all the zombies. All the zombies! It's... When I work on projects like that, it channels my inner, Orcs Must Die enjoyer. Another great classic game. There we go. So this one might provide the 480 I need, and I can get rid of the other ones, so... yeah, I need to actually make miners real quick. I think, anyway. Yeah, I need to make the actual miners. Do. Special this or the other? It's the other. I always get these wrong. This guy. Make a bunch of these for a bit. The forecastle equals the virtual Alamo. Getting enough coal is going to be a thing. I know. I'll have enough coal for 2 diamond-producing particle accelerators to start. But I have a whole big... If you didn't see, Flurchin, there's a whole big storage of a crap ton of coal because last stream before we got the unlock done, I Watch FTL gave me a spoiler-free suggestion to increase my coal production and SAM production. So we have some of that going. It's probably not nearly enough, but we have a start to it. I mean, that's why we got SAM going here and coal going down there. So... go. All right, and you, I'm gonna have you do the 480 I need. Actually, I'll probably just fully just go 600. Let's just do that. We're gonna need as much as we can get, so might as well max it out. And I've stopped caring about how things look. So those go through rocks. Don't care. Don't care. Alright, this 600 is actually enough to fully saturate this guy over here. So, I actually don't even need the overflow that I set this up for. 600 a minute is exactly what it's getting. I could potentially overclock this. Actually. Because this can get 720 a minute. If I overclocked you... 900 a minute. Nah, I'd have to do exactly... What would it be? Like 40? 800 a minute. 35. 700. 37. 740 a minute. 720 a minute, right? 720 a minute, which is exactly how much I can send. Okay, let's do that. Let's overclock these at both 120% speed. $36 a minute. So what that'll let me do is that lets me completely fill a 720 belt. So now 600. I only need 120 from this guy, and I can have enough for 2 going at that speed. So 120, which is that. This guy. In your opinion, storages are never big enough. There's some good tips from MyWatchFTL, though. Yeah, definitely. Alright, so we do a merger right here. And that should be 2 diamond producing particle accelerators running at 720 coal a minute, which is the maximum I currently have belts to provide. This is not completely filling. Why is that? 600 a minute plus 120 a minute should be 720 a minute. Do I need to speed up this belt? I mean, this belt is moving at way more than 120 a minute. Let's overclock it once, just to make sure. I don't want the bottleneck to be my resources. My belts go to 780? Oh, why did I think it was 720? You're right. 780. 780. Well, then we should do it up to that then. I can do 780. This is going 720. If I mine this at 780, that can provide enough for that one. The other one I can't get above 600. So 780 minus 600. So I need this one to go at 180. Which is what I put it up to. Okay, so that actually should be what it needs to be. And now I need to use up 780 a minute. Cool. Harold, thank you for the 36 months. This is a satisfactory number of months. Well done. First person to do that pun today. Well done. Alright, 780 a minute. So what was that, around 40 of these? No, 38. 760, 39, there it is. 39 a minute on each of these bad boys will be the max for our belts. There we go. Now I need an output for these guys. And I'm going to want to put these in dimensional storage for sure. I'm probably going to want to turn them into something. I might want to do more of these eventually. Let me put this over here. This. This. I swear I hit shift earlier to run faster. Alright, what do diamonds look like? They look beautiful. They also look like they're not nearly as valuable as they should be with how many we're making really, really fast. Oh. Alright, we now have diamonds into our dimensional storage. Beautiful. How many am I making a minute? 39 times 2. 60, 78 diamonds per minute. Check the built-in guide. You don't think you can use diamonds for anything except time crystals. I think you're right. I think I did check that earlier. I still want an extra storage, though. Yeah, diamonds created into time crystals. Made in a matter converter. So can I make a matter converter? Do I have enough? I have 10 fused modular frames. Basically, after I make one of these, I have to make a fused modular frame factory because I don't have enough. Fused modular frames for my build. So that's going to be our next project. I thought I automated everything I needed from previous builds, but you know, you always find you don't have enough of what you need. Sounds like a song. You can't always get what you need, but if you try sometimes... No, can't always get what you want. If you try sometimes, you might find you get what you need. Alright, time crystals. 12 diamonds per minute. So I could actually do multiples of these, but I don't have the fused modular frames for it for now. Maybe I'll overclock it, though. Can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. Is that a line from that song? I only know that song I think it's like a Rolling Stones song or something. I only know that song because Weird Al does a, you know, it's like in one of his polkas or something. If I know a pop song from the 70s or 80s, it's because Weird Al did a spoof of it, and that's why I know the words. I don't actually know the original song most of the time. All right, so how many did I say I'm making? 39 times 2. 78. All right, so we can do 30 a minute. This power, my power is going to get... I might actually need to make our first increase to the tower of power in a while. Seeing visible increases to our power consumption there. Okay. This matter converter thing is making some weird noises. I have tons of those. Actually, I should have them in here. Oh, crap. No, I have tons of those, not the actual fluctuators. So I need to get those automated. All right, I'll get that next. Don't get sidetracked. I always choose the wrong one first. Make a bunch of these guys. Rand plays spaghetti. This is all spaghetti. We started out spaghetti. We had a permanent base in the middle when I was making pyramids and sacred chains, and now we're down to... It's all temporary again. It's all temporary spaghetti. You want your spaghetti to be temporary because you're going to eat it. And if you make it permanent, then you can't eat your permanent spaghetti. It's just, it's bad for your digestion. That's how that works. I definitely don't need that speed, actually. All right, so we got diamonds and time crystals automated. Very cool. Pretty basic build. I said I was going to do something. What was I going to do? I was going to start turning Sam into... At least get one... automation station of the Sam fluctuator things. Or whatever the pieces that I don't have. That's how spaghetti works. You don't want permanent spaghetti. You need temporary spaghetti. These are reanimated Sam, and I want to turn some of these into Sam fluctuators. So how many of these am I making a minute? Depends on how much Sam ore we're getting. And we are running at 100%, 30 times 3. We're doing 90 a minute of those. I thought I could automate the other pieces. Where's the other piece? Sam fluctuator. Oh, this needs copper wire and steel pipes. I did not know that. Okay. Do I have copper and iron and coal close by to actually do that? Copper. I don't really have iron close by over here, it seems. Do I have a scan? Do I have a... I actually don't have a radar tower in this area very well covered, do I? Let's actually just plunk a radar tower down real quick. Let's go up higher, actually. Like right over here. Get some slightly better radar coverage going. Okay. Verticality in this area is fun. Do I have iron wires and iron pipes? With those alts, you need iron. You only need iron for fluctuators, and you don't need much fluctuators. Oh, that's true. Well, I actually have copper closer for the wire, but well, we'll see. Let me get a. If I get a radar tower up, I can figure out what we actually have to work with nearby. Where's the radar tower? Strangely, it's in this area. Centered. Centered. Okay. Alright, what do we got available here? Oh, we got a bunch of oil over there. Oh, we got a pure bauxite over here. Ah. I was worried I was running out of aluminum. Okay. Some extra SAM over there. Actually don't have iron close by to this build. Closest is either down there or over here. Over the sound of the Holy Master's gears grinding whilst doing mathematical computations, if one listens closely, you can hear a distant cracking of a whip. Okay. Yeah, right here. Pure bauxite. How nice. This might be where I make my fused modular frame build here, actually, because that's going to need some aluminum. And I don't have a lot of materials, but maybe like right over here I can get access to this. We have 2 pure bauxites close by. Okay. Yeah, probably over there I'm going to make a fused modular frame build. That's probably what I do next. But let's get what we're working on done here, which is I do want to get those SAM actuators, SAM fluctuators, whatever they're called, automated. At least one thing making them. So steel pipes. There might be a way to make like iron pipes and iron wire. That might be what you were talking about. But I have coal here, so making steel wouldn't be too hard. Problem is that there isn't any iron close by. I have iron and copper over here. Just hanging out by the bugs. They don't mind. What I might end up doing is have a long line of these to the closest iron and... Yeah, maybe I go over here. We've got coal, iron, copper, and we can get a simple build over there. Let's do that. So, how many a minute am I going to need? I need a manufacturer to see. $60 reanimated SAM a minute. Okay. And 50 wire, 30 steel pipe. That'll be simple. Simple, quick, easy build. So, 60 a minute is a tier 1 belt. But let's use tier 3 to get them over there a little bit faster. All right, so which direction am I going? I'm going southeast. Although, copper there. Is it closer over there or is it closer down here? God, they're none of these are close. Why are we so far away from all coal and iron and copper over here? I kind of want to leave this for a build because I have a feeling I'm going to need to do other builds. So maybe I go straight south to get this copper and iron. And I do, maybe don't do steel. I just do, I think there's an iron pipe build. Steel pipe. Alternate recipe is molded. Hold on a second. Let me get our man going here. All right, what do we unlock? We unlocked pink diamonds, which adds quartz, and oil-based diamonds. You can make diamonds out of crude oil. Okay. Let me see if iron pipes is a thing. Thought it was. Yes, iron pipes. There we go. I'm going to select that one. And let's get another hard drive going. All right, so let's go straight south. We can do iron pipes and then iron wires if we want to, but we'll have copper so we can make the wires out of that. This is going to be a very, very long belt. Basically straight south. Okay. Can I reach over there? It's too long. Okay, so if we go like this. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. That'll reach. Such soothing, the soothing dulcet sounds of jungle harp. Everybody knows that when you're just going through a dense jungle with trees and vines that you hear a harp sound in the distance. Everybody knows that. We've learned that from Zelda Wind Waker or something. You ever find it weird? You know, one of the things I will sometimes get in a rabbit hole. Everybody has, you know, YouTube rabbit holes you go down. I sometimes go down YouTube rabbit holes talking about just general music stuff, whether it's in movies and classical music and jazz, whatever. And there's one content creator, I think it's Charles Cornell, that talked about this one time, or maybe another YouTuber, that talked about, isn't it weird how we're just used to in movies there being orchestral music playing in the background? Like, that doesn't happen in real life. It doesn't happen when you're at war, or, you know, music isn't just playing in the background. So why do we just accept that orchestral music playing in the background while we watch movies or play video games is just normal? It's like a cultural thing or something. You prefer rhythmic clinks and clanks of Factorio assemblers to harps, huh? Okay. To each their own. I like the peaceful harp music. We just culturally come to accept that when we will watch a movie or play a game or do whatever, that orchestral music playing in the background enhances the emotional impact of whatever is happening. And if there's no music, then that bugs us. If there's no music, you're like, where's the music? There's supposed to be music happening. Without music, it's like it loses its emotional impact and stuff. It's such a weird cultural thing if you think about it. Oh, what is that big triangular thing? That's something I built? I don't know if I've seen that before. I apparently put power on top of it. What am I seeing there? That's something in the draw distance? I need to go see what that is. It looks like a frickin' pillar of doom or something. But I built on it, so I don't know. Okay, where am I going? There's copper. It's over that way is the copper and stuff. Okay. Let me go see if there's... I got to see what this is. Okay. It was a visual bug is what that was. Okay. You need 60 megawatts, huh? Okay. Like, why is there just a weird random triangle? Because this game is unoptimized, that's why. Grab the free items. This free stuff is best stuff. Alright, I need 60 megawatts. I actually have power close by, so I can just plug this into my power grid real fast. So let's do that. Music definitely plays a massive role, but certainly you can certainly enjoy games without music. When it only matters if the music's actually good. Well, it definitely helps. Definitely helps when the music's good, that's for sure. For example, Factory music, you don't really care about that much. Yeah, Factory music's, no offense, Factorio, a little forgettable, I would say. It's atmospheric and cool. Although, I think the music in the DLC has been a little more interesting. A little over dramatic, as I've said many times, but at least it's interesting. Alright. There we go. Alright, so now I need to figure out where I'm trying to go with. There's iron and copper somewhere. I think the DLC music for Factorio is better, yeah. Also contrast with the base game one, which throws you off a bit. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, it's not that way, it's this way. Like a clearing with a bunch of resources over here somewhere. Yeah, so down in this sinkhole here, we have all the resources we need. So let me get power here, and then bring my belt over this way. I just placed one over there. Okay. Alright, so that'll get me power over leading into this sinkhole. Now I need to actually get the SAM fluctuators over here, which is... my belt is over there. I kind of ended up taking a wrong turn at Albuquerque, apparently. I need to bring it across this way. You really like the music in Satisfactory? You're surprised I play without it. I don't play without it. It's on. It just doesn't play that often. I mean, remember every time that track comes on, I say, "You got the touch." Is the music not on loop? The music just doesn't play all the time. I thought there was a way to have it always on, like a loop music or something. But I don't see that. I don't see that option anymore. So I don't know why the music's not always on. There's triggers for when the music turns on and off that I don't understand or control, I guess. You got the power. I love that track. It's my favorite track. Really? Still too long? Giggity? Okay, well, if I get a single platform here, this should be it. Able to reach, I think. There we go. Autosave lag. There we go. So we probably need to bring this down over here. You mean the boombox music? Well, that seems more like a gimmick than real music. Although it's not, they're not bad tracks. But that's like, you know, I'm talking about the whole atmospheric music. I like the atmospheric music. The random kind of gimmicky, listen to this track while you run around. It's just a little too gimmicky for me to have it on all the time. Also, can you have it on while you're building? I guess you could maybe use the boombox, turn the music on And it'll go. But I honestly like the atmospheric background music more than I like the boombox music, I think. Alright, so copper and iron is all up this way. And where did I put my power line that I had? There. There we go. Alright, I believe over here we can make our little SAM fluctuator. Little mini factory over here. Okay. Wow, that was a really long belt just to build something that's not going to be that extensive, I feel like. So let's build up a bit into space so we have room to work with. Alright, and let's figure out what this build needs to be. I think I was making 90 SAM fluctuators, SAM whatever they're called, a minute. Base resource or whatever. So if I did 2 of these, I'd be using more reanimated SAM. That's the word that I'm creating. So I don't want to use up all of my reanimated SAM because I think there are other things that's used for. This will give us 10 SAM fluctuators a minute, and it'll just have some in our we can put into our dimensional storage. So I need 30 steel pipes and 50 wire. And I think I was gonna use, well, we have coal. I mean, we have copper and iron here, so we can do iron pipes and we can do regular copper wire. So we just need to figure out how much of each resource we need for this. 50 wire, 30 pipes. Let me power over here so I can actually fly. I'm spoiled by being able to fly now. I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. Whoops. So I want constructors this way. Wire makes 30 a minute, so if I do 2 of these, that'll be exactly what we need. And then iron pipes, I think I could just make here. Yes. 25 a minute. Wow, this actually does take a lot of irons. This is not very iron efficient, but that's okay. I need 30 pipes a minute, and you make 25. So if I do 2, that'll be plenty. So I'm going to need 200 iron per minute and 60. Only 30 copper a minute, so the copper will be super easy. Where's the copper? Am I crazy? I thought there was copper here. Is that not copper? That is copper. Okay. Copper over here. Is it right below me? No, it's right. It's over here. There it is. Alright, so I only need... God, do I only need 1 smelter for this? I'm not even going to worry about doing any pure... pure smelting or anything like that. Keep this basic and simple. 30 a minute. Is that all I needed? Yeah, that's all I need. I need 1 smelter. Super easy. Alright, I'm only going to use like a Mark 1 miner here. Old school easy build here. Alright. Let me make sure a pure vein provides enough copper. Should be more than enough. More than I need. So it'll be an easy upgrade if I need to upgrade it at some point too. Yeah, you're making 30 a minute, right? Pure copper? Yeah, you're doing 120. Okay. Alright, so that'd be the 30 copper we need. And then I needed 200 iron a minute, I think. Okay, 200 iron a minute. Which, if I do the same smelting, divided by 30, I'll need 7 iron smelters. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Copy. Paste, 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 paste. And so 30 times 7. Oh, this is a 1-to-1 ratio, so I basically need 200 iron a minute, which is not too hard to do, actually. Is this a pure vein? That's pure, so I can put a tier 3, probably tier 1 miner, but we'll do tier... let's do tier 2, because the next thing I have to do is actually make fused modular frames. Crap. For a build for that, I'm going to need some tier 3 miners, so I probably need to get some fused modular frames from somewhere. Okay, 240, and I needed 200. Yeah, those will be plenty. $270 a minute. Alright, get some splitters. I wasn't lying when I said this would be a quick and dirty build. Now, my fused modular frame build that I'm going to do is not going to be quick and dirty, so that... I don't know if I'll finish it this stream, but that'll be a pretty big project this stream to get fused modular frames going. Okay, well that didn't quite work. That in there, okay. Okay, power. It didn't go exactly where I wanted it to, but it's fine. The whole floatiness of the jetpack. Was it you, Flurchin, who pointed out how floaty the jetpack is now? It's been bugging me lately now. I'm like, oh, I could be so much more precise. We didn't have this frickin' floaty, not stopping on a dime jetpack that we have. What are we making today? Quantum entanglement. Well, we've kind of started that, yes. We already got we're turning coal into diamonds, and diamonds into something. Oh, no, I need to remember. Turning diamonds into time crystals, I think they're called. So we started the day making some time crystals. Now we're getting SAM fluctuators automated for the first time. All in preparation for doing some things like portals and other crazy, crazy stuff. Fortune, 58 months in a row of subbage, my friend. Thank you so much for all the support. That's awesome. 58 months. I don't even know how much time that is. Lots and lots of time. How many years is that? Who even knows? It wasn't you that pointed out, but it bothered you after it was mentioned too? Yeah. It is pretty annoying. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go underneath to make this easier. I'm going to do the same with this guy to go underneath. And this does not need a fast belt at all. This is a, like a... We'll do a tier 3 though, whatever. Okay, there we go. Get the input set up for these guys. Alright, so you guys need copper. I think that connects. Doesn't let me connect it, so I'm not sure if it's actually connected there. The fact that it's letting me grab that is worrying me. It's not making the sound like it's connecting. I think that's not connected. Okay, just so I can avoid frustration. Do it here, just to make sure. Oh, it's the wrong direction, that's why. Damn it. I swear the direction is so hard to tell sometimes. There it is. There, now it's making the sound. That means that should be connected. Okay, and then let's do the iron one. Wrong direction, yeah. I swear it's so hard to tell that sometimes. I swear it is. It's not hard, Rand, you're stupid. Well, maybe. That might be true. How fast are you? Oh, you need 100 a minute, so that... copy, paste. So, we need a tier 3 belt here. What the hell? Oh, my hotkey stopped working! You stupid game! Flirton, you said you did something when the hotkey stopped working. What was it? There, okay, there we go. I, like, acted like I was going to deconstruct something, and then it worked. Okay. God, that's so annoying. That is so annoying that the hotkeys will just randomly stop working. This buggy-ass, unoptimized game, I swear. That's something Factorio definitely has over Satisfactory. Way less bugs in Factorio. Pie Boy, oh my gosh, there's a name I haven't seen for a week or two. How you doing, sir? Happy Thursday to you. That is 82 months of tier 1 subbage. It will never be satisfactory enough. We do what we can, though. We do what we can. I know, less bugs, more performance. You press F, Q, tab, escape, and then the hotkeys will work, you know? You have to do up, down, left, right, A, B, start, and it'll work fine. It's not, I don't know why you're whining so much. So it's just do the Konami code and it'll work. Okay. Alright, you guys getting your copper? You're getting your copper, you're getting your iron, let's see. Getting your iron, you're turning green. I hope it's gonna get there fast enough. I'm gonna assume that will. Just take some spin up time. Alright. And then we have these guys. How do I want to do this? Let's bring those guys from below. That should work. You started your new job last week. Oh, you have a new job? Never be satisfactory enough. Well, Pieboy got the second pun of the day, so well done, sir. What's your new job? I don't know if I knew you had a new job. Is it going well, I hope? What is your job, and tell us all about it. Tell us all about the new job. And I hope it's going well. Directions really do switch randomly, especially annoying if you accidentally build a long belt the wrong direction. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. There we go. All right. And that should be, if I power this thing. Sam Fluctuator's automated. Beautiful. You're still working in kitchens. It's going fairly well so far, but it's more cooking compared to the last place. So closer to actually being a chef again. Nice. Is that what you wanted? I'm assuming you are more interested in doing more cooking if you have a new job where you're doing more cooking. And if so, I hope it works out to be a really good position for you. I feel the pressure of finding a new job right now with my job search, so I'm happy for you, and I hope it goes really well. Let me do a tier 2 of these so we have more in storage in case we ever need to come over here and grab more. That is not straight. Is that not in the middle? I thought I had it in the middle. It had the... Didn't I hit control on this? I thought I did. There. There. There, there. And... there. Alright. Sam Fluctuators. These things look really cool on the belt, by the way. These things look really cool. Alright, that's done. Do you recall that there was a pie baby on the way? Pie baby is due June 3rd. Nice, June 3rd. There are some really long days. Yeah, I bet. I bet there's some long days. That's the one. It's probably the number one thing I'm worried about if I find a new position. It's like the more money, yay! But I've really liked the I've really liked being able to set my own hours. That's for sure. So, long hours, if I find a new job that require it, is going to be something I'm going to have to adjust to again if that becomes a thing. Okay. I think I need way more fused modular frames. Yeah, because we currently have 0 in storage, and I think the only place I have them... I actually kind of want to check. I think I'm making some at the supercomputer factory. Let me go check, because I'm going to need to grab some for more miners if I'm going to make a build for more fused modular frames. I need to go see if I can steal some off of a belt somewhere. At 9 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. That doesn't sound like legal hours. Every day? 5 days a week? That's an over 12-hour shift. Not as bad as you think. It sounds pretty bad to me. It's not fresh food. It's a decent pub inn that you're cooking at. Nice. Pubs can have really good food. What's the best thing on the menu that you cook? Do you have a best thing on the menu so far? It sounds like Rand's slave schedule, 12 hours a day. No kidding. You're doing 2 all days next week. Is that the 12-hour shift and all-day shift? Because that sounds like a long-ass day. Man, I could never work in the food industry. Food industry is a lot of long-hour shifts, from what I understand. I could never do that. I hope the money's good, by the way. Sometimes called an AFD, all effing day. Yeah, yeah. Already got that one. There's a lot of cursing in the kitchen. From my top chef watching, there's a lot of cursing in the kitchen. Alright, what do we got here? Aluminum rods or turbo diamonds? Fuel and coal into diamonds, and you can make them faster. Okay, cool. I'm going to check out my supercomputer factory to see if I have any fused modular frames I can steal, because I'm going to need them for tier 3 miners for my for my fused modular frame factory that we're going to build next. That's going to be the plan here. Alright, where are you, supercomputer station? Over this way. British pub food, like comfort food, mince pie and such. Pan-fried sea bass seems good. That sounds good. You already have enough salt. You don't need any more FTL salt in the kitchen. Well, if you need more, you know who to call. Why else would it be so rich in curses, huh? Because of FTL salt, huh? Well, who was it? I think it was, no. Oh, who was it? Gosh, somebody who used to hang out all the time said they watched, they turned on FTL at a pub he was at one time, and he said everybody was watching me curse at FTL, and it was a good time. Who was that? Tamak. It was Tamak who said that. All right. Are those fused modular frames coming in here? No, those are turbo motors. Okay. Alright. I need to see if I'm making fused modular frames in this factory somewhere that I can steal from. So, let's go see. I think supercomputers use fused modular frames somewhere. It's going to be higher up. How do I get higher up in my factory? Did I really section off the floors? Surely I gave it a corner I can go up. Apparently I didn't. Okay. Alright, what do we got? These are the actual computers. Aluminum being smelted over here. You are making high-speed connectors or circuit boards or something. Okay. So that's the computers. Alright, gotta make myself a hole to get through my factory that apparently I sealed up. Alright. Radio control units. Oh, it's dark in here. Man, who built this factory? They should really install some lighting. They're probably really lazy. Whoever built this thing. Okay, screws for days. Okay, so no fused modular frames on this floor. Now, this is the top. Is this the top floor? No, there's one other floor. You're making stators. That's making motors. Or rotors, I guess. Steel pipes. Like searching through this factory for one specific item. Backlight aluminum sheets, rotors. More rotors. Okay. Where did I come in here? Right here. Maybe you didn't, and do call it Shirley. Well done, well done. Health and safety only requires lighting during the day, and sun counts as lighting. That's right. Cooling systems. Man, do I really not have fused modular frames here? Cooling systems. Going to the final build over here of supercomputers. I think I might have no fused modular frames anywhere. How did I have enough to make as many tier 3 miners as I had? I think I must have just crafted a bunch at some point. Okay, well, apparently I never did do fused modular frames, so I definitely need to do a factory of it. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back home. I'm just going to throw a bunch of stuff in a manufacturer to build some fused modular frames, because we're going to have to plan out a build. Because fused modular frames are complicated enough that we're going to need to plan this out. Trash that. Time to fly home, Jack. Run home, Jack. How the streams been for the last couple weeks? They've been fun, but light on... I mean, I haven't been playing FTL Hard Mode No Pause, and I've had people on YouTube asking when I'm going to play more, and I say no plans right now. So, light on viewership is what I'll say. Light on viewership. But good. They've been good times. Oh, probably the reason I don't have... probably because it takes a mixer thingy. Yeah, it needs a blender with some nitrogen gas in it. It's actually not that hard of a build. But I do have some pieces before it that I need. Aluminum and heavy modular frames. So, do I have an alternate build for this, actually? It looks like I'm missing one. So let's check our MAM and see. So I guess I could probably do this build with only tier 2 miners. So I don't have the fused modular frames for them right now. Let's see here. Just go through the list. Heat fused. Uses nitric acid and fuel. That does not seem like a better... I'd rather just use nitrogen. So I probably am not going to use that build. It makes 3 per minute compared to... Well, it makes double... It makes them at double the speed, I guess. 50 alclad aluminum sheets gives me 1. And this guy here gives me 50 aluminum ingots to create 1 at a faster speed. Well, what's the ratio of aluminum ingots to alclad aluminum sheets, I guess, is the question. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. It requires copper, but it saves me a step. But I have to add nitric acid and fuel. I'm not sure which one of these I want to do. FTL when? Soon, TM, I know, right? I say, well, I'm playing viewerships. Come hang out on Mondays for viewerships, but most people who want to watch me play Hard Mode No Pause aren't that interested in viewerships, I guess. Okay, let's unlock it, and then I'll have to decide. Well, aside from the planner, which one we're going to do. Can I quickly... Do I have any nitrogen close by? I can just chunk in a mixer to make me some fused modular frames. Nitrogen. I think I had a source of nitrogen somewhere I hadn't used that I saw before. Where is it? Water. Oil down there. Where is some nitrogen? I know there's some here. Right here. Okay, so nitrogen. Yeah, I was thinking of building over here because we have access to iron, copper, limestone, coal. If I'm going to do this other build, I'll need access to oil. Do I have access to oil over here? Not really close by. There's oil over here. I probably don't want to do that oil build. If I'm going to use this nitrogen here. So what I'm going to do, yeah, let's go run down here, set power up, get a basic build so I can just... can I even make a blender right now without any fused modular frames? Yes, I can. Okay, good. I'm going to go down there, do a basic build to have some fused modular frames being made, and then we're going to plan out the build. So we need to head basically straight south. What new thing did we unlock here? Cloudy diamonds. Wow, there's a lot of alternate recipes for diamonds. Who knew? Who knew diamonds were so easy to make that there's 20,000 alternate recipes? All right, so we're gonna go down this area. This is where our fused modular frame factory is gonna be. Let's go down there. Make a basic one to start, where I just manually feed it some items while we plan out the build. Apparently no pain, no fame. Yeah, I know. Well, it's more like... I'm sure the real reason is if you're really good at a game, that's what draws an audience. And as much as FTL hard mode no pause causes me pain, being one of, 10, 15, whatever it is, people who have done the hard mode no pause streak successfully shows that you have skill and people want to watch people that have skill kind of thing. But oh man, I've enjoyed not having the pain of that. So I've enjoyed not having the pain of that. If my job search stalls and I can't find anything, I might have to go back to doing some more of that. But I'm really trying to be diligent on the job search, at least on the weekends when I have time. Trying to see if I see a Mercer Sphere or something down there. I'm gonna need lots of Mercer Spheres and Summer Sloops, I think. All the spiders. I could blow up this forest like I watch FTL does and says I need to do at some point, but I'm gonna need to get power down into this area. So, do I have any power lines I can grab off of? Sure, they got power around here somewhere. We have the train station over here. We can get power off of the train station. Oh, is this the thing we don't have? No, we got that. Hello, spider. You're terrifying and scary and creepy all in one. Good job. Keep doing you. You do you, spider. You do you. Ah, here we go. We got a power line right here. Going over to... Where's this power line going to? I don't know, but I see a Mercer Sphere over here. Oh, Mercer Sphere right next to the power line. How did I miss that? Fast Rand? Slacking, bro. Okay, so we're going to bring this down to... Where am I taking this? Actually, we already got a power line going that direction. Maybe I do have power in this area. I just wasn't seeing it. Yeah, down in this area is where I wanted to go. Cool. You're a more greedy viewer. You hope I can make the money so I can play the other games that you enjoy and you can sometimes play with me. You're a social gamer. You and Shogi. Super social. Always not really playing a game unless you have somebody to... a friend to play it with is how I see you and Shogi in your gaming a lot of times. Because whenever Shogi streams, He like never streams playing a single player game. Oh, this is a nice little view. We can make a factory right here in this little water circular area. He always needs to have friends to play with for in the game, which is great. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just chunk down a. Well, let me go get the nitrogen actually. Okay, I'm actually gonna plunk this down over by the nitrogen. That'll be easier to do a quick, easy, dirty build while we plan out this actual full build. That's the best way to play with friends. It is. It is. It definitely is. One of the reasons why MMO is my favorite genre, because it forces you to get out of your shell and play with people. But when I stream, I've just always enjoyed the solo experience, because if I'm gaming with other people, it's hard for me to chat with other people in chat, because I feel like I'm splitting my attention 8,000 different ways, when it's only like 3 different ways, but I'm not the best multitasker, I feel. With so much real-life things going on, playing with friends makes it more special. Definitely. Definitely. Where's that power line? Okay, and where's the nitrogen? The nitrogen's over here. I see a power line over here. There are random power lines around. Hey, more random Mercer spheres we're running into. There's the power line I saw over here. I saw one over here that I was going to plan on grabbing off of. And I've lost it. Because the nitrogen is right over there. I see it. Where's that power line? I saw one over here somewhere. There it is. Do you have a space open, please? Beautiful. And I will say I've been enjoying the Factorial with viewers, even if all the viewers are doing is living on another planet building stuff. It's fun when they're there, and I don't feel like they're messing up my build, but they're still on the server working on stuff. That is pretty cool. I have been enjoying that, even if my antisocialness is making it say, "You be on another planet, and we'll hang out from one planet away." That's as close as I can handle you being on my same planet, or you being in my game. You're in my game, but you're on another planet. That's I need my space. It's a good balance, right? Sure. Okay. Are you not actively fracking? Maybe it has to warm up, I think. There we go. Now it should work, I think. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, how much are you doing a minute? 120. Don't worry, you'll invade Volcano soon. No! No, let me be antisocial. Don't invade me. Ah, no, it's not that. It's a blender. Okay. Pipe to there. Holy lag, Batman. You are making fused modular frames. And I'm going to put a couple of chests here. 1, 2. And it needs heavy modular frames. And it needs outclad aluminum somethings. Aluminum casings, actually, is what it needs. Throw those. Throw those. There. There. Power this guy. Okay. There we go. So that'll give me some of these for right now. Throw a quick chest here, because I'm going to be outside of the game doing this planned build. And how many is it per? 75 per minute. So I need a lot of the casings. The aluminum things, or the other things aren't as big, but the I need to basically empty out this. I need all of these. There we go. Okay, so that can do its thing. That'll give me some heavy modular or fused modular frames to make miners to make my fused modular frame factory. Well done, Rand, but the viewers are on another planet. You got to go for a bit, getting some takeaway for food. Oh, nice, nice. All right, so let's plan out. I even have the production planner pulled up. A fused modular frame build. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to use the one that's not going to use the alternate recipe. Because it requires oil. So. That was the MAM finishing. We'll get the MAM. Keep the MAM going while we're planning out this build. What do we got? What do we got? Super state computer. Cool. It looks like no more rewards available. Okay. All right, well then I don't need to do any more researching right now then, apparently. Okay. Planning out this build. So let's do what I normally do, which is go backwards in what I want to do alternate recipes in. Because I know I'm going to want to do alternate recipes for a bunch of stuff. Let's look at the heavy modular frames. If I want to, let's say if I want to make 10 a minute, change that. And options, alternate recipes. The way I usually do this is that I check modular heavy modular frames. I look at the alternate recipes in here and see which one I want to use the most. The regular one uses screws. This one uses rubber. We probably want the heavy encased frames. I'm pretty sure this is what I normally do. It doesn't require any rubber or screws. So heavy encased frames is what we want to use. That one. Aluminum casings. I think we probably do the normal aluminum casings. Huh. Do I have the... Do you have an alternate recipe for that unlocked and I just didn't like it? I think maybe it uses rubber or something. Usually if I've chosen not to take an alternate recipe, it's because it's using a material that I don't like to work with, like an oil material. Oh, okay. This uses copper. Okay, let's grab that one, actually. Okay. So this makes 60 a minute. This makes 112 per minute, but uses copper. It uses... Is that more or less aluminum ingots per thing? 20 to 15 compared to 3 to 2. If I multiply that by 7, it's 21. That by 7 is 14. So I'd use more of that to make... Yeah, so this actually is more efficient aluminum-wise if I do the alclad casing. Let's put that one in there. Alclad casing. I don't think I've done that version of the build before. Alright, we definitely do the different aluminum recipes. So, sloppy aluminum, alumina, and pure aluminum ingots, pure iron ingots, pure copper ingots, all of those. And then, is there silica? I think there might be silica in this Concrete. Isn't there a concrete one that we prefer? I say we, that I prefer. There's a wet concrete, right? Yeah, wet concrete's way better. Wet concrete. I think I do a different modular frame build too. Normal one is this. Do one with steel pipes. Bolted frames, definitely don't want to use screws. I might just use the basic one actually here. But I might want to use steel rods instead of iron rods potentially. But yeah, so normal modular frame one. Let's see, iron plates, iron rods. Limestone, wet concrete, steel beams, encased industrial beams, sloppy alumina. I think I do a different steel build, I think. Steel ingots. Yeah, we usually use solid steel, I think, rather than the normal steel ones. Compacted steel is slow, so we're going to do solid steel ingots. There. Okay. This is definitely not as complicated as the last build we did with the turbo motors, I think. And then scrap, coal, limestone, solid steel, iron rods, iron plates. I think maybe if I did steel rods, that might actually be less iron needed. How many steel smelters are we doing? Where's the steel? Doing 10 solid steel, guys. Let me see. 15.8 refineries of pure iron ingots. Let me see if I change it to steel rods, if that changes. So, 15.8 pure iron. Steel rods. Yeah, that actually uses less iron if we use the steel rods. Okay, so we'll do that. Alright, I think that's everything I need to do, actually. The annoying part, as usual, is going to be the aluminum balancing, but we have that aluminum balancing build now. I just need to do it right. And this will give us 10 modular frames a minute. Okay, here's the build. Let me try to organize it just a little bit so we can get this started. Actually, the main thing I want to do is get the base resources started. That's what I did last time. I liked doing it that way. So miners over here. Miner, miner, miner. Any other miners I'm missing? Refineries. Miner of limestone there. Refinery, refinery. 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 This will be over by the alumina here. Probably save aluminum for last because it's always the most annoying. Smelter. Constructor, assembler. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a way simpler build, I think, than our last build. Okay, cool. So let's get started with mining the raw resources. That's the way we're going to start this. So since I'm right by the nitrogen, let's just get the nitrogen set up and take it to where we're going to take it. So we need only 250 nitrogen a minute. That is like nothing. So I can actually kind of leave this running. For now, actually. And if I want to speed up the process, which I do, and really what I want is I want this to go to one of these. I'm going to deconstruct this eventually, but for now, this will give me some fused modular frames to work with. Okay. There we go. And that should give me the fused modular frames for the miners I'm going to need. Let's see if I have any more aluminum casings that I can grab here. That's what it's going to keep running out of. Okay. So, I only need 200 something nitrogen. Where am I going to do this build? We're going to do this build over in this lake area. So, let's get 250 nitrogen gas a minute. Probably do a little extra just in case. A Mark 1 pipe is 300 a minute. So let's fill up a Mark 1 pipe. That's 240. $360. Okay, we'll go with Mark 2 pipe then. That'll fill this guy completely. Be more than we need. More than I need. Creature, you're in the way, and if I hit you, you're gonna attack me. Alright, let's get our gun out. Where's my gun? If I just fly and have my gun, I think the only thing it can do is try to spit at me, so. Well, he's stuck. Speaking of bugginess. Totally balanced, with no exploits or cheats whatsoever. I'll say that for Pieboy since he's not here to say it. Can I get your loot, though? Darn, no loot for cheesing his health like that, I guess. Cheesing that kill. Okay. Actually, there was a Mercer Sphere that I was looking at. Let's go get it since we're here. The hell? Ah, crap. This thing being in my inventory screwed that up. Alright, where's this Mercer Sphere? This direction somewhere. Oh! Okay. There it is. When I pressed tab 1 tab, it swapped out what was in my hand and not my jetpack, and I almost fell to my death. Alright, I feel like I'm not able to move like I'm supposed to. Did I take off something else? No, everything else should be normal. Maybe I hit shift at some point. Maybe I'm not moving as fast as I should. Yeah, that's what's happening. I'm walking. Good job not dying. Thanks. It's one of my best skills. I'm really good at not dying. If you are bad at that skill, well, it doesn't take long for you to find out, I guess. I'm going to leave a note for myself on the map. I am not... Oh, actually, I was going to say that I'm not fully mining this. It actually shows what you've claimed on there. Oh, I never noticed that before. So the orange lights means you're using that many of those things. That's cool. All right, so we're going basically straight east with this pipe, I believe. Is that right? Actually more southeast-ish. Okay. I'm probably going to have to use some walls to make this go down. Ooh, unless there's some... ledges along the way I can use. Nice. We're heading this way. Crossing over where my Sam ore is. Not Sam ore. Sam. Just strange alien material. There's no ore there anymore. Invalid placement. Ah, there's deuterium ore deposit in the way. Going the right direction? Yes, I am. Yes, Sam, I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. And this idyllic lake in the middle of nowhere is so pretty that I feel like I gotta de-beautify it by building here. All right, so let's figure out how we're gonna set this up. I think I want to have a ramp up from the beach here. It's beautiful. Time to develop it. Time to fix your beauty into a thing of, rather than form, it's all function. All right. Do I want to make this one taller than normal? It's going to be a smaller factory, so this probably won't actually be that tall. I might make this one, since I have kind of a lot of space, I might make this one wider rather than taller like I've been doing with the others. Like coming over here and finding a factory nestled in a place like this? We'll need water. Looks like I have room for water extractors. Good question. I should. Yeah, we got plenty of room. Good question. We are going to need water for this build. Pretty much every build needs water because I use the pure refining. Although, something to keep in mind... Okay, this bottom floor is going to be all the refining. I'm going to need a bunch of refineries. So that's what this bottom floor is going to be. This is going to be all my refining of the raw materials. That'll be the plan. And since it's wide, we should have plenty of space for a bunch of refineries, hopefully. Hopefully I don't run out of concrete like I did last time I did one of these builds. I probably will. But yeah, like last time, I liked the turbo motor build in that it was, I felt like I planned it out well, and the building process felt a lot simpler in that I got all the raw materials sent to the factory first, and then I started building the machines. I liked that workflow process better. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get all the raw resources here first, and then we'll start building the actual factory pieces. So... here's the nitrogen, which is actually only going to be used in the very last part of this build, so that's there. So there's nitrogen. No, I'm not even going to set up a wall to send it straight up. I might need to change the locations of things. All right, so that's nitrogen. That's good. What's going to be the easiest thing? I think there's actually a limestone right next to us. That's going to be super easy. So maybe I'll start with limestone. So I need a miner, Trading 410 limestone a minute. I'm going to use as many tier 2 miners as I can to save on the fused modular frames that I don't have a ton of right now. How much did I say I needed? 410. I'm probably going to need a Mark III on this. Yeah. Unless there's another one of these close by. Now it looks like it's just this. Well, this one's not too far away, and it's pure, actually. If I can use a few more belts and use a lower tier miner, that might be worth. Let's go. Also, I have a feeling I'm going to need to get access to where these materials are, because I think this is where my iron is. Let's see if it's in a cave or if it's up top over here. Kind of wish the map gave you elevation, because I can't really tell a lot of times where stuff is. Well, okay, this does not look like a cave that's going to have resources. This looks like a cave with hidden Mercer spheres inside of it or something that I probably already got. That means the materials are probably up on the cliff up here somewhere. Yay for a rocket fuel powered jetpack. Gotta love it. Oh, and there's one right here too. That one's pure. Okay. Okay. Let's see if a Mark II miner will get me 400 and whatever I need a minute on a pure thing. I feel like it might. Beautiful. 600. More than I need. But I do need power over here, so... We're gonna need power up here anyway, too. Let's do that. Okay, that will connect down to there. Utimus. Okay. And let's bring our 600 limestone a minute, which is more than we need, down to our factory area where we'll be refining or turning it into wet concrete, whatever the build is called. Trying to remember if I brought the raw resources before I started refining them last time. Did I bring all of the raw resources and then start refining them? Or did I bring one, refine it, then bring the next, refine it? Oh, I can't remember. I think I brought the raw resources first and then started the refining process. I think that's what I did. So that way I could like stay a little more organized. So that's limestone done. I just have to remember where each item is. So like limestone, wait, let me maybe do a conveyor lift, bringing this down to remind myself of where it's coming from and what it is. There we go. So we got our limestone here. Our nitrogen's over on the other side. Okay. Iron ore, we need 427. So I think we had a pure one. So if I do a tier 2 on a pure one, that should give us plenty for the 427 we need. Pure iron, where are you at? Oh, is that a pure iron and a pure copper? No, it's pure iron and a normal copper. Impure iron. Impure, 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 impure. Pure SAM. Okay, so I'm hoping that this one copper will be enough. On the other side of this place over here. Maybe it makes sense to do something you already have blueprinted, then bring that in, e.g. a bunch of smelters. Well, I have the pure smelting, which is done with refineries and water. I have that blueprinted, I'm pretty sure. So that's my plan, is to use that blueprint. Okay, so tier 2 miner here. Should give me the 400, whatever we need. 600 do bonus, as usual. Do a regular power line here and only take like 2 or 3 to get over here. It's satisfying to have only raw materials at the bottom and finished item at the top. All right, let me read your things in order here. Maybe it makes sense to do something you already have blueprinted, then bring that in, e.g. a bunch of smelters. But it's satisfying to have only raw materials at the bottom and finished item at the top. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. That's what my last build was. That's my plan for this build as well. And because of the punning, we want it to be as satisfactory as possible. I don't know exactly how I'm going to have this placed, but what I'm going to do here... Gosh. I have no actual momentum from that jump, for whatever reason. Alright, that'll let me know where the iron's coming in from. So that is more iron than we need. Is coal on our list? It is. Let's do coal next. Because coal is right next to it. And we don't need that much, so a tier 2 on this normal will probably be plenty. So we need 133. Let's do way more than we need, 240. And then a tier 3 belt. Alright, creature move. I'm gonna have to kill you. Oh, there it is. Okay. You heard my threat. Don't kill me! This time I won't have to kill you. I need to actually power this thing. You dodged death today. Alright. Iron ore. That should be copper ore coming in. Let me make sure it is. As I mark copper ore off. There it is. It's coming. Alright. Bauxite's always the hardest one, so we save that one for last. But there's only one other miner I really need to do besides the water extractors. I do like to do the water extractors as needed because it's water is such a pain and liquids are a pain. All right, how much coal do I need? The coal is what I need the most of, apparently. Wow, that's over 800 coal a minute I need. So it feels like... All right, we're going to do this in two belts. One with the 433 and one with the 433. So I need two belts with, like, let's call it 450 a minute. 2 belts of 450 a minute coal. And that's why we set up here, because there's a lot of coal around here. 4 normals, not bad. Okay. I might use tier 3 miners for these, though, since this is the largest amount of raw resources we need besides, like, maybe water for this build. Because if I can actually get... Yeah. 2 tier 3 mines on 2 normals. That'll make it pretty easy. Easy and straightforward. 450 we called it. 480, okay. I'm gonna do 600 per. I feel like lately on my builds, trying to do it like balanced or not overproducing is making me underproduce. So let's overproduce a little bit extra here. And we do tier two 600 a minute coal lines here, just to make sure we got plenty. Creature move. Thank you. There we go. There's one at 600 a minute. And after this, I only need bauxite, and we actually have all of our raw materials besides water, so that's nice. I don't know if this will be a finished build today, but this feels like this will be a pretty fast build. Although that's probably just in comparison to the craziness that was the turbo motor build. That turbo motor build was, man, that was a pain. That was a long one. Although, even though I liked the ordering of how I planned it out, the actual process was long and involved. Yeah, bauxite might be annoying, but I did build over here because I think there was some good sources of bauxite not far away. Am I misremembering that? Yeah, I am a little bit. Bauxite's way up there. What I might do... I was thinking about if I wanted to do this refining on site, but I brought all this coal because we need it for the bauxite, and there's not a lot more coal around here I'm not already using, so I think I am just going to have to bring a really, really long belt. How much bauxite do we need? That's coal done. 740 a minute, so I basically need a full tier 5 belt. I'm not sure if a single pure bauxite will actually be enough for that. And when on this other build I did over here, when I thought I had enough bauxite, it wasn't enough, so... Well, it's still the closest bauxite I can see, unless there's some down here, but... You can see all the way to about there. A pure Mark III produces enough? It produces 1,200. Okay, I hope you're right. Bauxite's always weird because the numbers are different. No, I'm thinking of Caterium. So actually... You probably are right about that. Okay. All right, well, it's almost break time. So let's go. Let's get the miner set up. And then we come back from break is when I'll work on getting the really long belt. Let me actually put a factory marker here where this is going to be placed. This is going to be fused modular frames factory. That, and it's like a silver and orange color. We'll just go mainly silver though. Okay. And which direction we're going? We're going northwest by this radar tower up there. If I follow this back to the base, I can actually get more fused modular frames replace the alclad aluminum sheets or alclad casings, whatever they are, that it runs through so quickly. We made 17 so far. Yeah, I think I do remember doing a quick and dirty build for fused modular frames and kept running out of alclad aluminum sheets. I think that build is still making somewhere. I think it might be over by the Tower of Power. I think I still have a build over there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that. Aluminum casings. Oh, nice, we're full again. How are we doing on the actual frames? We can use some more of those. There we go. Let's just, I'm about to go on break, so let's do the entire stacks of them, all of them. There we go. This is a build I've been needing to do for a while. I feel like I was like planning on doing this at some point, and I just forgot, got caught up with other stuff, or when we took our break, I got lost in the sauce and forgot the order of builds I was going to work on. Okay, directly north from here. Lost in the sauce. Is that what the kids say these days? I think they say that. Hello, fellow kids. Alright, where are you at, bauxite? Right in the middle of a herd of whatever those things are called. Alright, pure. Mark 3. And I'm missing the portable miners again. Damn it. Man, I thought I made a ton of these. It's never enough. Never enough. Okay. I'm hoping after we get this factory done, the only factories we need to make will be the super high-end stuff. The stuff like the diamond factory, the... you know, the, what are they called? The matter converters and the particle accelerators and stuff. We'll have to do some other minor builds, but I feel like, I really hope this is the last, like, major, ginormous, pulling resources from everywhere build. It's probably a vain hope, because I'm quite sure some of the tier 9 builds are going to be really extensive, but I hope they're not having to be quite as extensive as the supercomputers and the turbo motors were, because my gosh, that is part of the reason I needed that. I took the break from Satisfactory was not only because of all my singing gigs, but I was getting burned out from these giant factory builds that were so complicated and mind-bending to build. Although that's what we're basically doing in Factorio. It's getting overwhelmed by complexity of builds in late game designs and all that. Okay, basically need to go that direction with this. So, can I get you to make, how much did I need? 740. So I want a full belt of 780. $780, there we go. Beautiful. Get this powered, we'll start the belt, and then we will take our first break here. There we go. $7.80 a minute. This is going to use a lot of our aluminum sheets, but that's okay. So we came, it's going to be south. It's going to be this direction, I think. I think I've got a good groove here. It'll go faster than turbo motors. In fact, you're very much getting overwhelmed by complexity of recipes in Satisfactory. They're like a lot more complex than Factorio. I don't know. They're pretty comparable to me. They're both very easy to get overwhelmed by the complexity in them. But maybe it's because I've been getting used to using this Satisfactory calculator. It hasn't been as overwhelming. Maybe, Madman, if you can give me an idea of how you do your Factorio builds, I could not be quite as overwhelmed. Maybe you have a third-party thing you use for that or something. Alrighty, it's time for our first break. GG cookie time on, we have SAM fluctuators automated and diamonds leading into time crystals. So y'all enjoy the beautiful view of this planet and sun. I'm the Satisfactory user restroom. Enjoy chair or ad time. When we come back, we will continue working on this fused modular frames build. Your rocks in just a bit, my friends.